The death of a loved one can be overwhelming. For some, the grief can be debilitating. On top of dealing with the loss, there are 1,000 things to do and important decisions to be made. Many find themselves at a loss regarding taking care of a loved one's legal and financial matters after death. Hi, I'm Antoinette Bone, estate planning, probate, guardianship, and elder law attorney in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And today I'm going to talk to you about steps that you should take after a death, including locating the loved one's will or living trust document, conducting an inventory of assets and liabilities, and attending to life insurance and Social Security benefits. Bob had always leaned on his brother John in times of hardship. After the deaths of their parents, it was John who took care of the funeral arrangements and put their estates in order. Now, after John's death, Bob is at a loss as to what needs to be done to take care of his brother's legal and financial matters. If you find yourself in this situation, here's what you need to do. Your first step is to locate your loved one's original will or living trust document. Places to look include safe deposit boxes, safes or strong boxes, or filing cabinets. Next, contact the attorney who drafted your loved one's will or living trust, or get a recommendation from a friend for an attorney who does probate work and trust administration work, and make an appointment. If you can't locate the original will and only have a copy, go and see an attorney immediately. While a copy can be submitted to probate in Texas, it does not have to be accepted. If the attorney can't be identified or the deceased didn't have one, an attorney should be retained by the personal representative, also known as the executor, named in the will, or the trustee of the living trust. Further, if you find that your loved one died without a will or trust, consult an attorney about what steps you need to take to initiate court administration of the estate. If assets pass under a will, the deceased personal representative should consult legal counsel about initiating probate proceedings. If you're named as the executor, remember that you have no authority to act on behalf of the estate until a court accepts the will as valid and appoints you to act in that capacity. If people are removing assets from, say, a home, you should take action immediately to contact an attorney to start the probate process. If at all possible, document what was removed and by whom. Once appointed, you may need to demand the property be returned. If the deceased had a living trust, the trustee can begin managing the deceased's affairs immediately without the need for court proceedings. Assuming you're the executor or trustee, you'll need to conduct an inventory of your loved one's assets and liabilities, paying particular attention to assets that may require immediate attention, such as life insurance policies, stock options, and retirement plans. If probate is required, be sure your attorney moves quickly so the court can address the disposition of stock options and other time-sensitive assets. Don't pay any outstanding bills until you've spoken with an attorney. You should inventory all of the deceased's assets and debts and compile a complete list of his or her creditors, because this information you will need to provide to your attorney. To file a life insurance claim, contact the deceased's insurance agent. You'll likely need to furnish the following to the life insurance company: a death certificate, insurance policy numbers and amounts, the deceased's full name, address, and date and place of birth, the deceased's occupation and last place of employment, and the beneficiary's name, address, age, and Social Security number. Unfortunately, it can be next to impossible to find life insurance policies if you don't know that one exists and the company it exists with. There isn't really a central depository of this information. So, if you are planning your estate or know you are to be the executor or trustee in someone's will or trust, make sure they have provided you information about what their assets are and where they are located. To apply for spousal independent benefits, contact your local Social Security office. You'll need to furnish a certified copy of the death certificate, the deceased Social Security number, proof of age and marriage certificate, the deceased employer information, approximate earnings in the year of death and earnings records for the previous year, and Social Security numbers and proof of age for the deceased spouse and dependents. You should turn to a professional for help. Now, Bob isn't alone in not knowing how to handle the administrative matters after a loved one's death. If you want a more exhaustive task list, download my probate ebook. The link is down below. If you are ready to start the probate process in Texas, let us be your probate easy button and do all of the heavy lifting and handle that task list for you. I'm Antoinette Bone, estate planning, probate, guardianship, and elder law attorney in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. If you found this content useful and would like to see more like it, please subscribe to my page, like this video, and don't forget to tell your family and friends. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.